Welcome to another Saturday morning of Caribbean TV. Our opening song is Johnny Wale Zero from the film Dosti, sung in Trini style by General Imran. Please enjoy.
Twilight Family Restaurant and Bar. Come in and see our newly renovated lounge. Enough room to house concerts and live entertainment from Thursday straight through Saturday. Serving the best Guyanese Chinese food in Toronto. Dine in, take out, and catering. And our daily lunch specials starting at $5.49 from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Located at 55 Nugget Avenue in Scarborough. 416-754-6894. Visit www.intwilight.com. Also follow us on Instagram at in.twilight.
Ken's Jewelry invites you to their convenient location at 1176 Morningside Avenue in the same plaza as Charlie's at Morningside and Shepherd. Mention this ad and get your jewelry cleaned for free. Ken's Jewelry for the best in traditional West Indian and Canadian style jewelry. Welcome to Blue Sky Supermarket, your one-stop shop for quality groceries and produce at reasonable prices. We sell halal meat and many ethnic foods from across the world. Our in-house food counter serves delicious home-style dishes. Check us out today for the highest in customer satisfaction and unbeatable weekly prices. 1805 Pickering Parkway in Pickering. 905-686-8877.
Hi, welcome to Radical's Hot and Spicy in Mississauga. We're located at 3105 Winston Churchill Boulevard, Unit number 3. We're here to serve you all of our delicious homemade dishes from back home from Trinidad. And we're here to serve doubles, aloo pie, paloris, rotis. Every day we have a different special for you guys to enjoy. Please come on down and check us out here in Mississauga. Again, we're located at 3105 Winston Churchill Boulevard. And do check out our sister company in Brampton as well.
This week's soca selection is Jahaji Bai by Brother Marvin, which speaks of the brotherhood on the dreadful Kalapani voyages from India to the Caribbean in the 1830s and 1845 and later on. This is quite an interesting song by Brother Marvin. Hope you enjoy it.
I am the seed of the father. He is the seed of the grandfather, who is the seed of Bahu Anja. He came from Calcutta, stick and a bag on his shoulder, Vito Banani Capra. So I am part seed of India. The Indian ship and the slavery bind together two races in unity. There was no more mother Africa, no more mother India, just mother Trini. My Bahuka Jablonjit sugar cane, down in the Jaroni plain. So Ram Logan Bastel Prakashana. The Jahadi Pai, brotherhood on the boat. Jahadi Pai, brotherhood on the boat. Jahadi the color, Bahuka Jaha to make that journey, for I to have Zindagi. So it is a great privilege to have such unique heritage. 50% Africa, 50% India. I have joined Judy to holiday, emancipation on arrival day. Since Patel Razak made a journey, 150 years gone already. So whether you're Hindu, Muslim, Christian, let's walk this land hand in hand. We could only prosper if we try. Jahaji Pai, brotherhood of the boat. Jahaji Pai, brotherhood of the boat. Jahaji Pai. Kumaye, Zinnawe, Kumaye, Zinnawe. Back to you, and somewhere on that journey, you will see a man in a dhoti saying he prays in front of a chandi. Then and only then you'll understand what is a cosmopolitan nation. There's no room for prejudice at all. United we stand, divided we fall. So whether you're Muslim, Hindu, Christian, just know that in this land we could only prosper if we try. Brotherhood of the board. Brotherhood of the board.
It is now time for our weekly views and insights on As It Happens with Dr. Aleem A.K. Baksh.
One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright.
The recent trial in Toronto of Constable James Forcillo, charged with the murder and attempted murder of Sami Yatim, left many people with many questions. The jury found him not guilty of second-degree murder, but guilty of attempted murder. Now, whether it was that the jury believed that he felt he was in danger and had to kill Sami Yatim, we will never know. Whether they had some benefit of doubt that they gave him, whether they felt many different things, we will never know. It is a fundamental rule of Canadian jurisprudence that courts owe it to appellate bodies to know the reasons for decisions. In America, jurors could speak about what happened in the jury room, but in Canada, it is forbidden. Juries make findings of fact and in many instances based on notions of the law that they have. And one never knows what goes on in the jury room. It leaves a lot puzzled because we never know whether they were going to be deadlocked, whether it was a compromise judgment, what were the dynamics that went on in that jury room. The case law in Ontario is clear that generally trial judges sitting alone owe it to appellate courts to give reasons for their decision. It's not sufficient to say, I believe the accused or I don't believe the accused. They have to give reasons, and this is embodied in precedents like the Queen against Gonying, the Queen against Lafrade, the Queen against Murphy, the Queen against Tonelli, the Queen against Saifu Shah, and many precedents coming out of the Ontario Superior Courts. With juries, they are clothed with a veil of secrecy, and I think it would be enlightening, it would be more accountable for juries in Canada to be able to tell what happened in the jury room, that some appellate court sitting would not just be loath to overturn a finding of fact, as is often the case, because courts don't like to overturn findings of fact unless they're perverse or flagrantly wrong. And this is why I believe it becomes important for the reasons for juries arriving at certain decisions, verdicts should be given. They try cases from murders to you name it. They sit in civil cases, libel, slander, and it has become important, in my respectful opinion, for them to be accountable in their verdicts, at least to be able to speak about it, that if a matter is appealed, the appellate body knows what was going on in their minds, and if it isn't appealed, that the public has some inkling as to the dynamics that went on in the jury room. My name is Aleem Kader Baksh, calling it As It Happens.
There are more questions than answers.
Dr. Dr. Aleem A.K. Baksh, a medical doctor specializing in public health and epidemiology, has served as Dean of the Caribbean Medical University and has also been a practicing Toronto lawyer and founding editor and publisher of the Caribbean Times.
Yeah, the more I find out, the less I know.
Starlight, we serve the best in Guyanese Chinese cuisine, dine-in, takeout, and catering for all your occasions. We're located at 1157 Ellesmere Road. Lunch specials, Monday to Friday from 11 to 2:30 for only $5.49. 647-352-4994 or visit instarlight.com. Are you charged with a criminal offense, involved in a motor vehicle accident, or need a civil litigation lawyer? For effective representation by a competent lawyer of impeccable integrity, who is highly respected by the courts, phone Michael A. McKee at 416-928-6611. 416-928-6611. The Imdadul Islamic Jamaat invites you to experience the trip of a lifetime as you embark on Umrah 2016, February 15th through the 27th, featuring tours of Mecca and Medina. Packages from $24.90 per person. Includes round-trip airfare on Saudia Airlines, 5-star hotel accommodation, transfers and transportation, visa processing, meals, tours and ziyarah. For information, call Al-Hajj Abdul Rahman Khan at 905-303-8954.
We have received many requests from some of our viewers asking that some of our Bollywood clips be from the classic movies. And so, starting this week and at least for the next few weeks, we will try to acquiesce with such requests. This week's selection is the song Ay Milan Ki Bela from the film 1964 film Ay Milan Ki Bela, starring Saira Banu and Rajendra Kumar, also known as Jubilee Kumar. Please enjoy.
आई मिलन की बेला देखो आई बनके फूल हर कली मुस्कुराई हाय हाय
आहा आई मिलन की बेला देखो आई हाय उनसे नैन मिले मैं शर्माई हाय हाय
आहा आई मिलन की बेला देखो आई बनके फूल हर कली मुस्कुराई ओ ओ
आहा आई मिलन की बेला देखो आई उनसे नैन मिले मैं शर्माई आहा आई मिलन की बेला
ओ आई मिलन की बेला आहा आई मिलन की बेला
जाने क्यों तेज हुई जाती है दिल की धड़कन चुटकियां लेती है क्यों सीने में मीठी सी चुभन
प्यार जो करते हैं होता है यही हाल उनका देखिए क्या क्या दिखाएगी अभी दिल की लगन आहा आई मिलन की बेला देखो आई बन के फूल हर कली मुस्कुराई हाय 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 आई मिलन की बेला देखो आई बन के फूल हर कली मुस्कुराई ओ आहा आई मिलन की बेला
आहा आई मिलन की बेला आहा आई मिलन की बेला
On the occasion of Black History Month, Caribbean TV now presents a very special message from the Honorable Premier of Ontario, Kathleen Wynne.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Wynne, Premier of Ontario. This year marks the 20th anniversary of Black History Month in Canada. Cette année marque le 20e anniversaire du mois de l'histoire des Noirs au Canada. This milestone is a time to celebrate and teach people about the important contributions Black Ontarians have made to our province and to our country. And in reflecting on the successes and challenges of the past, Black History Month also calls on us to confront obstacles the Black community still faces in Ontario. As we build our communities up through investments in education, social services, poverty reduction, and childcare, we need to challenge the institutional and societal barriers that, after decades of progress, still allow racism to create unfair outcomes. We know in our hearts that we are one Ontario, but we also know that deeply entrenched biases are still at work, disadvantaging entire communities. That's unacceptable. Now more than ever, in light of recent global events, we need to stand united against the threat of racism and say to government and to all of Ontario that there is more work to be done on racial equity. It's why we're currently looking at options for the province to create a formal mechanism mandated to advance racial equity, as we have done for gender equity. I have fought for equality my whole life, so I know government needs to play a leading role, just as I know how important stories of our past are in shaping our future. And Black History Month is a time to tell those stories that for too long were not told. It's a time to tell the stories of extraordinary Canadians who refused to waver in their pursuit of equality, freedom, and justice. We must listen to the voices of Black leadership, past and present. We must do more to curb the prejudiced attitudes that build barriers between people and between communities. And we must find new ways of embracing the ambition, creativity, and limitless potential of our Black youth. So this February, and every month after it, I'm encouraging the people of Canada to stand together against racism and inequality. En février et chaque mois par la suite, j'invite tous les Canadiens à faire front commun contre le racisme et l'inégalité, and reaffirm our commitment to building a society founded on the principles of social justice. On behalf of the Government of Ontario, I wish you all the very best as we honor the vision of Black leaders who came before us by working together to fulfill their promise to future generations. Thank you. Merci, miigwech.
For all your financial needs, be they personal or commercial, count on the expertise of Richard Ali, Chartered Professional Accountant. Call him at 647-779-0838. All religions teach cleanliness is next to godliness. CDH Laundry is the place to turn. Independently owned and operated, a family-friendly business, CDH serves the needs of households, healthcare, food service, and hotels, motels throughout Ontario, providing complete services including dry cleaning, wash and fold, and linen rentals and processing for small business, serving the community with the highest standard in customer care. CDH Laundry, 55 Nugget Avenue, Unit 3 in Scarborough, 416-616-9804. Treat her to a Valentine's weekend that's just right at Twilight. On Saturday, February 13th, come on out for Valentine's Night Out with DJ Spins, Paradise to the Max, and friends. Delicious buffet dinner and complimentary rose for the ladies. And on Valentine's Day Sunday, come on out to enjoy the sounds of Big Sarao and the Ramblers. All at Twilight, 55 Nugget Avenue, Scarborough. For information, 416-754-6894.
We close now with a Hindi saxophone instrumental. Hope you enjoy it. Well, folks, this is all the time we have. Have yourselves a great week as I close with the words of the famous Indian poet Rabindranath Tagore. Faith is the bird that feels the light and sings while the dawn is still dark.